Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am unbagging a slightly larger than normal diamond painting from Onedaysaving.com. So every once in a while, Onedaysaving.com will get in touch with me and ask if I would like to do another diamond painting review. So when they do it, I always try and find things that are a bit different, try and get them all different from each other. And this time I decided to get something a bit bigger than normal. Normally the One Day Savings ones are sort of 30 by 30, 30 by 40, something like that. This time I thought we'll try a bit bigger. So I chose a design I'd never seen before, and I thought, yeah, I like that one. And I decided to get a small one as well, which is special drills. So it's not your standard round or square, it's special drills. But today I want to concentrate on the bigger one. One of the reasons that I ordered the bigger one was to see how it came packaged. One Day Saving are a budget company, so all of the unbaggings that I've done up to date, it has been just the bag and no box. And I thought, what about when the diamond paintings get bigger? Do they put them in boxes then, or do they still send them out in a bag? So the answer is they still come in a bag. The advantage of that is it's cheaper for them to ship, which makes it cheaper for us to buy. The disadvantage of that is there isn't a lot of protection to stop your canvas getting bent or damaged. But up until now, touch wood, I haven't really had any problems with the canvas. So I'm going to open this one up. As I said, just going to look at the bigger one. If you want to see the smaller special drill one, please subscribe, hit the notification button, and you'll get a message when new videos come up, and that one will be coming very soon. So typical One Day Saving, typical budget company, grey bag, no box. I can feel there are two diamond paintings in here. One is a lot bigger and heavier than the other one. So we'll just open it up. Making sure I don't cut the canvas by mistake. So as I said, it's the bigger one that I'm interested in, so I'm going to take that out. I'm going to leave the small one in there. I know it is there, and I'll do that as a future video. So again, typical packaging. We have the bubble bag, as I call it, padded envelope or bubble envelope, and we have a little code on it, which doesn't mean anything to us. Basically it just says made in China, that's it. So it doesn't give you a thumbnail, it doesn't tell you the name of the diamond painting that's inside, anything like that. So the only way to find out is to open the bag. So just peel this back and open it up. Sometimes they're pretty tight to try and get out, and you have to actually cut the envelope, so we'll see how this one goes. Okay, so again, pretty standard. We have the diamond painting is rolled up with the picture on the inside, so we can't see what it is. Sometimes they come with the picture on the outside. It doesn't make any difference, but for me it means that you don't see this until I want you to see it. So as always, we'll start off with the drills and the toolkit, see what we get. I suppose one thing worth mentioning is because it's bigger, there's more chance it's going to get bent in the post. There is a little bit of crinkling here, but it's nothing major, so it's actually done pretty well. I think the fact that the drills inside are packed all the way along helps with that. It stops it getting totally squashed or hard creases in the canvas. So it's worked okay. So now to try and get the drills out, As you can see, they are tightly packed. I don't know if I should go the other way. Trying to do it without the canvas opening up. Easier said than done. Okay, it's going to turn into a telescope. And it's because the toolkit is in there, and that's what's jamming. So when you get a toolkit out, it makes it a lot easier. So canvas to the side for the moment, drills to the side for the moment. Quick look at the kit. So we get 2 diamond painting pens, standard pens, just your typical pink single placer pens, absolutely standard. So we get 2 pens, handy to have a spare. If you damage the tip on one, you've got a spare pen. Then we have 2 trays. Again, the basic tray, no spout. They have the angled side, so if you're new to diamond painting, something that you will learn pretty quickly is do not touch the sides when your drills are in this, because if you do, the drills will flip out and they will land on your diamond painting and you'll have to pick them off. So 2 standard green trays and 2 standard rectangles of pink wax. And that is it. No multi-placer, no squidgy, nothing extra, just the basics. So you have 2 of everything. No real reason for that. I'm pretty sure that just 1 rectangle of wax would be enough for this size of diamond painting, but you've got extra, so no worries about running out of wax. Spare pen could come in handy if your pen happens to get damaged. So now on to the drills, and you can see they are round drills, not square. And we have the typical bag, which should have a glue strip somewhere. Yep. So they don't open at the end, they open along the middle. And it is always the noisiest part of the video, so I'll try and hurry it up. Get the drills out. Put that over there. So we'll have a quick look at the drills. So they come in sealed bags, decent sized bags though. You could definitely work from the bags if you are new to diamond painting and you don't have any kind of storage system. You could definitely work from these bags. So they are numbered. So we have number 1, 2, 2. So this is what happens if you have more than a bag full of one colour. They go in sequence, so we've got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, a lot of 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, and carry on. Hopefully this one starts at 15, and it does. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. So 24 colours, and we have some drills falling out of somewhere, so there's a, I'll put them to the side because I can need to find out where that's coming from. Or has it just been wrapped up in the packaging? Can't see. A burst. So maybe, yeah, maybe they were just when it folded over, they ended up in the crease. Keep an eye on that, but I can't see any obvious burst. In fact, there isn't a burst. So yeah, those were just stray drills, so panic over, no burst bags. So as I said, round drills, and just have a quick look at the back so we can see the drills better. So all we're looking for here is that the drills move freely in the bag, they're not sticking or clumping together. They are rounds, they look absolutely fine. Typically you don't really have much problem with round drills, it's the square ones that you can have problems with extra tabs and stuff, but yeah, they look fine. So we have a lot of this colour and a lot of this colour. I should turn it. So these are the main two colours in this one. So take a guess at what this could be. So that's the drills. As I said, 24 colours in this one. Now we'll find out where all that colour goes. So it's a vertical diamond painting, so it's quite narrow widthwise, but it's quite long. So we can see here it has the size, it's 45 by 85, so 45 across, 85 down. And the key, we don't get a paper key, the key is printed on the canvas, and we should have 24 colours, which we do. So basically we've checked them. That's the good thing about the bags being numbered in sequence like that. We went through and we have 24 colours. We have more than 24 bags because some of them have, I think, 5 bags of one colour, but we have 24 colours. So we went through them, checked them, they're all there, 1 to 24, that's done. No extra check needed for that. So now we'll have a look at the actual picture. So as I said, this was one something different. I really liked the colours on it, and I'll open it up. Obviously too long to get in because it's 85 long. So basically it is flowers in pots. So pretty heavy crease at the end there, that isn't normal. But once we flatten it, put some books on it, should get that out okay. So basically it's 2 pots, some flowers and 2 butterflies. I don't know if switching the slide off would be better. Find out. A bit dark, but it gets rid of the reflection, so for now I think I'll keep it off. So you can see 2 butterflies, some really nice sort of pastel colours in the flowers. So you can see where all the colour is, it's in the background and in the vases. So I'll put the light back on and we can have a look at the actual canvas up close. So poured glue, we have the clear cover, so we don't have to worry about air bubbles and stuff like that. Poured glue, that is the big plus of the poured glue. If you have double-sided adhesive, what they do is they basically place a big sheet of double-sided tape on top of the picture, and when they do that they can get air trapped between the glue and the canvas. This is poured glue, so they pour the glue in so you don't get any air bubbles, you don't have to worry about it. And we'll have a look. So peel back the cover so we can get a proper look at the symbols, and absolutely fine. And if I tilt it you can see the glue nice and shiny, no air bubbles at all, and just to show, nice and sticky. Obviously that helps because you want the drills to stick to the glue. So up close Again, all I'm checking for is the print quality, making sure that it's nice and clear, definitely clear, no problems reading any of the symbols there, and looking at the key as well, absolutely fine. On the key they do have the DMC codes, on the bag they don't. And the DMC code is a standard way of numbering a specific colour. So the first one happens to be 310, which is normally the one that I mentioned. DMC number 310 is black. So if you buy a diamond painting from any company who has the DMC codes and you see 310, it's black. That can come in handy for two reasons. If you are doing your diamond painting and you run out of a colour, you contact the company, you say, I bought this diamond painting and I have run out of DMC 310. Please send me another bag. So they will send a bag of 310 and you know that the colour is going to be right. Rather than, some companies don't give a DMC code, so you could contact them and say, well, I've run out of yellow, but I don't know exactly what shade of yellow it is. Whereas this one, 676. So you just say, I've run out of 676, you'll send a bag. So it makes it easy to match up. And if you have been diamond painting for any length of time, you might have some spare drills. If you've kept them and written the DMC code on the bag, you may find that you've got some spare 676 or 310 or whatever. So that's why people keep spare drills at the end. They always supply extra drills to allow for any flaws in them, that sort of thing. So normally you end up with some spares. So it's a good idea to keep them if you know the DMC code. If you don't have the DMC code, it's a bit more difficult to match, to know exactly what colour it is. You could still use them if you were doing things like decorating a vase or something, where you come up with a design and you're just looking for red. It doesn't matter what colour of red. You can just use whatever you've got. But if you're looking to fill in a gap because of missing drills, you need to know the DMC code to make sure the colour matches, or as close as possible. Because the thing is, when they create the shades, when they produce a new batch, it can be very slightly out from the previous one. So it could be slightly darker, slightly lighter, very, very slightly. Which really, in the big picture, pun intended, one drill, say it was a red one, say it was 815, don't know if that's red or brown, but we'll say it's red, 815, and you get an 815 from a kit you already have done. You've got some 815s. You might find that when you look at that drill or those drills compared to the ones that you've got in the new kit, they're slightly different. Now, if it's only one or two drills and they're scattered, you're not really going to notice that difference. You could definitely use them. If it was a big chunk of a colour and you had done half of that chunk and then you were going to do the other half with the spare drills, then you might notice it. But if it's just random things like these little stems in the flower, I mean, there's only one drill there, that's that 815. One drill in that one drill in that one, two in that one, three in that one, two in that one. When you're talking about something as small as that, it won't matter if the shade is slightly different. So you don't need to be too worried that it's a bit different. Once it's in the picture, you probably won't notice it. But before you actually start it, with all these kits from the budget companies that don't use boxes, the first thing you're going to have to do is flatten the canvas, because you can see there it's all wavy because of the way they've rolled it up. And if you look at the back, you notice it even more. If I tilt it to the light, you can see there's a crease here. That was that sort of bumpy bit that I noticed. But the main thing is you get these lines. So what you want to do is lay this down and put some heavy books on top and leave it for a few days and it will flatten the canvas. Alternatively, you could put it under your mattress and again leave it for a few days and it will flatten. So that is the downside of not having it in a box and rolled up. You get these waves, and the first thing you have to do is get rid of them. If you don't get rid of them, you can do the diamond painting, but when you hang it on the wall you're going to see these waves, which you definitely don't want. So it's important to make sure you can get the canvas as flat as possible before you start, and then you don't have to worry about that. So that is it really. 8 to 5, very long. As I said, normally the ones that I've done from Onedaysaving have been relatively small, 30 by 30, 30 by 40, 40 by 50, that sort of size, but this is quite a big one. Take quite a bit of time, but it's a nice image. I like the image, I like the colours. That was what caught my attention. They're unusual, they're just a bit different. When I look at diamond paintings to do reviews and stuff, I mean, most of the diamond paintings that I review I buy, but every now and again a company will get in touch and say, we've seen your videos, would you like to do a review? When I do that, that is all they do. They send the diamond painting. I don't look at it before I open the bag or the box, and I give an honest opinion of what I find. So they aren't asking me to say certain things or anything. It's just an honest opinion of what I think of the diamond painting. So Onedaysaving seem to be quite happy with that. As I said, I've done quite a few, but they tend to be smaller. So if you're looking for something maybe a bit bigger, a bigger project, this might be something that you're interested in. And again, it's different, it's unusual. I've never seen anything quite this style before, and as I said, that's what caught my attention. So if it's a design that you are interested in, you think would look nice in your home, I'll put a direct link to this one in the description and you can have a look at it yourself. The other thing is I'll put a discount code in the description so you can get a discount on your order if you do decide to buy this or a different one. Onedaysaving do diamond paintings, cross stitch and paint by numbers. So it isn't just diamond painting, they also do diamond painting accessories like pens and stuff like that. So there is a lot to look at. It's always a good idea to sit down with a cup of coffee or something and browse and just have a look through. I'm pretty sure you'll find things that you've never seen before. It's quite refreshing at times to see pictures that you don't see a lot. Sometimes it gets a bit sort of repetitive. You start to see the same picture, the same picture, same picture. I quite like to find things that are a bit different, so this definitely falls into that category. And that's it. So that is Potted Flowers, this one is called, from Onedaysaving.com. So that was Potted Flowers from Onedaysaving.com. As I said, I decided to go for something a bit bigger than normal. Usually the ones that I get are smaller, but I thought we'll try one a bit bigger and see how it goes getting through the post. Wasn't too bad. The drills packed inside definitely help stop it getting bent. So the only thing is, as I said, it doesn't have a box, and the canvas is sort of semi-rolled, semi-folded, and the first thing that you have to do is flatten that. If you don't, you are going to have waves in the canvas and it's going to look really obvious. When the light hits the drills, you will see the stripes. So the first thing you want to do before you actually start diamond painting is put the canvas under some heavy books or under your mattress, something that will flatten it. Leave it for a few days, and when you take it out, it'll be nice and flat and ready to work. Poured glue, print quality very good, so nothing at all to complain about with it. I really like the image. I like the sort of simplicity of it, and the colours, the sort of the pastel reds and blues against the really light background, and the vases having those black lines. It just sort of, it makes the image stand out from the background, I think, but not in your face sort of thing. It's a subtle pastel picture, which I think is really nice. It's quite different from most diamond paintings that I've seen. I really like it, and the little butterflies as well, which the colours again match with the flowers, so quite a neutral colour as well, so I think it would look nice in most homes. They've picked a nice neutral background. I like that. So yeah, that's it. Nothing much else to say really. The main thing is, remember to flatten the canvas before you start, because you don't want to have waves in it when you finish it. It'll just totally spoil the look. So definitely something, if you are relatively new to diamond painting, you've been doing the smaller ones just to get used to it, and you're maybe thinking about getting something a bit bigger. It's quite narrow, so it's not going to take up a huge amount of table space when you work on it. It's 45 wide, it's just the length, but definitely a step up from the smaller ones if you're looking for a little bit more of a challenge. If you're new, or if you're not new, it is very different from most diamond paintings that I've seen. So if you're looking for something a bit different, again, it might be this one. As I said, Onedaysaving, they do diamond painting, obviously, they do cross stitch, and they do paint by numbers. So if you're interested in any of these or all of these things, some people do more than diamond paint. Not me. Diamond painting is my thing, and that is it. But if you are interested in cross stitch and paint by numbers, you can have a look at what they have as well. They have hundreds, if not thousands, of designs for diamond painting. As I said, it's a good idea to sit down with a cup of coffee or something and just have a browse. But I will add a direct link, so you can go straight to this one and have a look at it and see what you think. And I will also put, I forgot what I was going to say there. I was also going to put a direct link to the website, so you can just go to the website and browse. You can also filter if you only want to see round drill diamond paintings, or square drills, or special drills. They do special drills as well. You can filter it for what you want. They also have different categories of pictures, so you can filter that, so you don't have to go through everything. If you have certain subjects that you like landscapes or animals or whatever, you can filter it and look more, be more selective in what you're looking at. So that is pretty much it. As I said, I will also add a discount code where you will get a discount if you do decide to buy something. And that is it. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and hit the notification button. If you do that, you will see more unboxings, unbaggings, comparisons, accessories, pretty much anything to do with diamond painting. If you hit the notification button, you may also get a little message that I have gone live on YouTube. I do random YouTube lives, fit them in when I can. I don't have set days and times, anything like that, but it's just when I can find time. I sometimes come on, gives me a chance to get to talk to other diamond painters, maybe answer questions for people who are new and maybe they've got some questions. You can always drop in live and see what I'm working on, ask questions, feel free. You can also email me at diamondpaintingjim@gmail.com if you don't catch me live and you have any questions, or if you have any suggestions of what you would like to see me unbox, unbag, compare, talk about. I recently did one showing how I start a diamond painting from scratch with square drills using a diamond painting pen, and I did that because somebody had emailed me and was having a lot of problems with her custom diamond painting. She was getting worried about it, so I did a video because I find it, or I feel that videos are much better if you are trying to find out and learn about diamond painting. Watching YouTube videos is, for me, is the best way, because you can see what people are talking about rather than being in a group and people are trying to explain things. If you can see what people are doing, it makes more sense. Sometimes as well, the wording, if you're new, you may be talking about things and you don't really know what that word means, whereas if you're watching a video and they say the word, it's pretty obvious what they're talking about when you're watching it. So yeah, if you're new especially, I would definitely recommend just searching YouTube for diamond painting and watch some videos. You will learn a lot. That's what I did. I did that before I bought my first diamond painting, and I did pick up quite a few tips and hints that saved me potentially a lot of stress when I started my very first diamond painting, which was a 60 by 60 square drills, and I had no idea what I was doing. So it definitely helped. So yeah, I would definitely recommend watching videos. That's the way to go, I think. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe, and wash your hands.